What's up, you guys? In case you didn't know, I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Seth Fowler. I'm sure you've heard of him. If you subscribe to my channel, I would be surprised if you didn't subscribe to him. And I'm sure you know him from his sneaker collection. He's absolutely killing it. He has a pair of off-white Jordan 1 signed by Virgil Abloh, which is insane. Check out a video coming up to his channel soon that, if you haven't seen it on my channel by now,
it's crazy.
It is crazy. It's crazy. So, but to switch it up from sneaker content, I just had the idea of maybe let's checking out Seth's video game collection.
Sweet. Let's do it, man. That'd be sick. This is the first time I think anyone's seen it.
All right.
It's not that crazy, but it's something I built up like from yard sales and buying from Chase After the Right Price and people like that. But so this is the main thing. We got the IKEA shelf. We got the Sharp TV because I wanted like an older school TV. You know, I was kind of looking for the Trinitrons, but they're all very expensive now because everyone's on the Trinitron wave. Yeah. So my friend Ben found this on Facebook Marketplace for free, picked it up for me, and then I grabbed it from him. I forgot how heavy these were because when I was born in '92, these were just standard, and we bought one and left it and had it for 10 years, and that was it. And then I never had to move it. This was a pain to get up there. And then below, we've got all the different consoles, as many as I've gotten so far. We've got the standard NES, we've got the Super NES, which I think is my favorite. N64 is the one I grew up with, but Super NES, a lot of my friends had it, and I played a lot of those games. And like, there's something about the graphics just seem, although they weren't 3D, they just seem more vivid. And I just loved, like, it was things like Donkey Kong, just like Mario Kart, things like that really sucked me in. The N64 is the console that I'm trying to build the complete N64 collection with. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain. I'm trying to do it organically. Like, I'll buy games on eBay and stuff, and like later today if we go to a game store, I might buy some there. We'll see. Yeah. I'm trying to find some stuff at thrift stores and at like yard sales, but it's tough now because everyone is on that wave, so they know about it. But I've had like probably 8 of these because I grew up with, well, my friends all had one. I bought one. I bought the jungle green one, and my dad told me that the games were too expensive, so I had to return it the same day, which is awful. It's hard. Wow. I know. So I ended up buying Game Boy Advance. Oh man. I'm so happy about that because we went on a lot of road trips, so that ended up being a better buy. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so the N64, I've got this one. I've got one in box that I bought from Chase After the Right Price.
Speaking of Chase After the Right Price, if it wasn't for him, this video would not be possible. He's the whole reason that me and Seth got linked together. So as a thank you to him, we're both in the video game space, and as the video you're watching is about video games, I'm giving this to Chase. This is the Legend of Zelda for the NES. This isn't the original copy, but it's still for the NES and the one that came out, I think it released in 1992. Yes, it released in 1992. It has the map, it has the instruction booklet, complete in box. I have it in a protective case right now. The funny backstory behind this game is at Southeast Game Exchange, he bought Phoenix Resale's whole entire table at 40% off. After he shook his hand and made that purchase, there's a video that he has where he said there's people that continued to buy stuff at 30% off if they had things in their hand, and more people after that. Well,
everyone currently with items in their hand got to still buy them for the 30% off, and some people even grabbed some stuff after, so
I was the part of the more people after that. Just to say thank you to Chase, I am giving this to him. I bought it off Phoenix Resale for $94. I think it's price charted around $110, around there. Chase, just as a thank you, brother, this is yours. Shipping it out this week. Once again, man, I couldn't thank you enough. Now let's get back to Seth's video game collection.
From Chase After the Right Price. My wife got me this one, actually from GameStop. I know.
Wow.
I know. I was like, because she bought it for me for Christmas, and she didn't know that, like, I'm sure she paid a little bit more than she probably should have. Yeah. But I still appreciate it. I still use it. It's awesome. Yeah. And then I've got the jungle green one that I bought from either Chase or Red. I think it was Chase. And then, like I said, the new in box one. Or not new in box, but it's in box. Complete in box. Yeah. I've got 2 different GameCubes. Both I found at yard sales. I have 2 because I don't know which one to keep yet, the black one or the silver one. Because I found them both for such a good price. I'm like, I'm not in a hurry to sell them. PS2, I found this at a yard sale with like, I think it was probably 40 games for $20, which was nuts. It was insane. And it was like, it was recently too. It was probably 2 years ago. The Wii I bought at a game store in somewhere in Jersey. But I've had a couple of these, and they're just so cheap right now. It's like, might as well grab one. And I've beaten a couple games on there just because I love the Wii. And the Wii U was a recent pickup that I got on eBay for probably, again, too much money. But it's still fun. In terms of games, my organization's crap. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here we go. I bought a bunch of Wii U games that came with the console, and then most of the GameCube stuff I got from yard sales or like friends gave me. So Mario Party 5.
Oh, dude.
I think this one was from Whatnot. So that's okay. I cheated a little bit now. My friend gave me this one. This one I found at a thrift store for $6. The GameCube, the black one I got on an Ask at a garage sale. I saw like, I forget which game it was. I think it was Spider-Man. I saw Spider-Man in a DVD area and I was like, yo, you guys have the GameCube that goes with this? And he's like, yeah, I got you.
Wow.
He pulls out that. The craziest game that came with that was, I believe, where is it? Oh, here it is. Luigi's Mansion came with that. And a bunch of other games. And I was like, it was Carbon, which apparently is expensive on the GameCube now. I had no idea.
A lot of the multi-platform titles, GameCube has a higher value than all of them.
It's nuts. Yeah. I wouldn't have, that's crazy. Okay. Well, so I bought this. All the Mario parties, my wife and I love Mario parties. We play it all the time. I bought all of these, unfortunately, full retail. This one I bought in what? Oh, this one must be in the GameCube. If I can pop it open. The disc is like cracking the top label, but apparently it still reads. Like I had no issues playing it. But I spent like $90 on this because I was using Whatnot credit, thinking like, oh, it's fine. It looks like it's legit and everything's good. But no, we got a bunch of PS2 games, a lot of which came from that bundle that I got at the yard sale. But some of them I found at thrift stores like Ghost Recon, Call of Duty, Battlefront, which is probably one of my favorite PS2 games. Got a couple NES games. My NES collection is lacking for sure. I've just been slowly like buying these whenever I find them, usually at game stores because you can't find these really. At least I haven't found any at garage sales.
No, they're very hard to come across garage sales.
Yeah.
Chase comes across them all the time.
I know, dude. Michigan's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This one I think I did find somewhere. That's why it's such a beat label. This actually was a gift from Pixel Game Squad and like a couple of these random things. I bought a couple of things from his Whatnot stream and he gave me all this stuff.
Awesome.
It's like random NES games. Nothing like good, I'll be honest. And then here, a lot of it again was from that one bundle, except for the stuff with labels. Guitar Hero I love, so I just bought all the Guitar Heroes and they're cheap right now. It's crazy. And I bought this the Gibson I bought from Chase a little while ago.
Oh yeah, I got that for Christmas like 2008,
That's
dude.
Awesome. That's awesome. This is the best. That was actually the main reason I sprung for this TV. You couldn't like sync up correctly on the regular like on the OLED TVs. So I needed a standard one. Same thing with DDR. I was a big DDR fan growing up.
Oh yeah.
I was super cool in high school.
Same.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, one of my favorite racing games of all time. Oof. I bought this and then I realized it was in the same bundle. Same thing with Katamari Damacy. Actually, you can buy this sealed on Amazon for like $19. So
no way.
Yeah.
Really?
I probably shouldn't have opened it, but I did. I bought this sealed for $19 like 6 months ago. Yeah, just like based like Street, NFL Blitz,
dude,
Lord of the Rings. Oh, Street's amazing.
Street's a great game, dude.
So good. Of course, you got the Wii games. None of my Wii's came with Wii Sports, so I had to buy the.
Oh.
I know. Yeah, Mario Kart Wii, WarioWare Smooth Moves, which is a game that I love for some reason. But yeah, that's most of these guys, and then getting into the N64. And then over here was some stuff I picked up with Chase. I got this at a game store with Chase. Well, I paid $39 at whatever game store it was for this, and $37 for this one. A couple more Wii U titles, which I think I got in the bundle. This one I actually found at Goodwill, which was crazy.
Oh, nice.
For $4.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But it is like the worst Mario Party, so.
It's still like a $20 game.
That's true. That's true. And the 9 I think I must have bought on like Whatnot or eBay or something. But
okay.
Still not in bad condition. The N64 stuff, slowly building up the collection. I'm buying a lot of the sports titles for cheap just because if you're trying to build a complete collection, you kind of got to get the sports titles. A lot of them I've bought from like Whatnot streams, places like that. This one I bought at that game store with Chase. Star Fox Stadium, yep. Wow. Diddy Kong Racing, Doom.
Oh man.
I've sprung for a couple of them, well, one or two of the more expensive titles. Like I have, well, here's the SNES stuff. This is just kind of again standard stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, the SNES I got on Facebook Marketplace for $100, and it came with like almost all of these games except for Kirby's Avalanche. I bought that because I played that a lot growing up. And actually, check this out. In addition to getting the SNES with all the games, it came with the box for Super Empire Strikes Back. Which again,
dude, that's awesome.
It's crazy. It's not a super valuable game, but like, it's still cool to have.
But it's just like having something from that time period.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And it was just from someone's garage too. It was just like a random.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Chase gave me this, which was really nice of him.
Awesome.
Oh, Duke Nukem. Super Smash, like all the basic. I think I have all the Marios.
Yeah.
Jet Force Gemini. There was one that I spent like $100 on. I don't remember what it was. And
Mario game.
It was I think again it was Whatnot credit. StarCraft. That's what it was. Maybe it was like $88 or something like that. I'm trying to get Sculptor's Cup, but the chances of me getting that for a good price are slim to none. It's like a lot of the basic stuff. StarCraft is probably the rarest thing I have, and it's not that rare. Yeah, a bunch of this, just like Glover, Gold Nugget Casino, which I'm probably never gonna play. Jeopardy, Bass Hunter, Turok. This one I found at a thrift store actually, which is surprising, but of course it's Wayne Gretzky. Wipeout, Tetris, Rainbow Six. Yeah, just like all the standard stuff. I loved WF No Mercy. This one I got on Facebook. Yeah, I think I got it for like $40, so a good deal, but again, it's pretty yellowed on the top.
Wow, still.
And like a lot of these guys. So I try to play as many of these as I can, so that's why I'm not too worried about keeping them all in like amazing condition. Obviously, the more expensive ones, eventually I'd like to have a display case or something to kind of like have them stacked in a way that looks good and I can easily get to them. But I have both of the Zeldas, but my friend is actually borrowing, my friend's wife is actually borrowing the other Zelda.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much it. This was my favorite game growing up. I had this on iMac.
Oh, wow.
Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, that was the move. But yeah, that's everything. I think that's the entire game collection. I've got like an off-brand Atari right here that my friend got at a, he was looking at buying houses, and this was in one of the houses he was looking at, and they just offered it to him, and he's like, sure, I'll take it.
No way.
He didn't want it. So it's all these random, but I don't have the hookups for it. So, I mean, I probably do, I just don't think this TV.
Yeah, I think it is some crazy, like, I don't even know how it works. I couldn't tell you.
But that's pretty much everything. I guess I could show you the Jungle Green, which I'm sure you guys have already seen. So we've got the Jungle Green right here, which I bought from Chase after the right price, and then again, another Chase pickup, the complete in box, and then some Legos, because I have a Lego problem too.
Yeah. Yeah, man, this thing is crazy.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything. That's the entire game collection.
So Seth just came across something else.
Yeah, I forgot to show you guys this. So this is, I found this at a yard sale with the blue and the pink Wiimote for $5. I've been looking all day and I couldn't find anything, and I was really bummed out. And then I was like, you have any video games or anything? And he's like, yeah, I got some Wiimote stuff. So he pulled it out and brought out this, and I knew this was something because it was Pokemon, but I didn't realize it was Bailey just told me how much it's worth now, and that was really surprising to me. Yeah. I thought it was like $90 to $100, but it doesn't have the manual, so it's not complete. In good condition though. I mean, disc is in great condition. From what all right condition.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like, do these affect the value too much?
So the great thing about GameCube games is you could just take the art out and put it in a nicer case. That should come off. Yeah, because it wasn't stuck on. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that right now, actually.
Yeah.
Find a good case that I don't care about.
Oh yeah.
Monkey Ball looks like it's empty.
Do that all the time. Monkey Ball actually has a little bit of value too.
Maybe not Monkey Ball then. Maybe. Does Spider-Man have any value? It's a player's choice too. It's not like a.
I'd say you'd be okay with Spider-Man.
Okay, let's do it. I was considering trading it in, but I think if I trade it in, I'm never gonna rebuy it. I don't want to hold on to it.
Yeah, I'm sure on eBay or wherever you could probably buy the manual, but I'd say the manual alone is probably around $50.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is probably my best yard sale find, I guess.
Yeah, that's crazy for $5. Oh my gosh.
Sweet. Good
Yeah,
as new.
dude. Awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
okay.
that looks great now. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Oh
so
yeah.
stoked on that, man. Thank you. I genuinely thought this was on the thing, so I just like there's just a lost cause. How much is Spider-Man worth? Like $20?
I couldn't tell you about Spider-Man. Sure, this is worth more than Spider-Man on the PS2.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Sense. That makes
So
sense.
yeah, that was Seth Fowler's video game collection. Leave a comment on what you thought about his collection. I thought it's a great collection, and he was going over some of the N64 games. He's like, yeah, just some of the normal stuff, talking about the Mario games, and I just wanted to go being said, those aren't just normal games. Those all have decent value to them, and I think it's a very impressive collection, especially when you look at his massive sneaker collection. To have a video game collection like that is very, very impressive. So leave a comment on what you thought about Seth's video game collection. I happened to turn YouTube on, and right here is actually Seth Fowler's most recent video as of the time of recording this video. So if you haven't checked out the Sit or Sell October 2023 sneaker release video, then go check that out. Also, go check out his video on him buying the 1985 Jordan 1 Chicagos. It's the video where he talks about buying his sneaker grail. It's a great video. It was super awesome for me to be in that and be a part of it. And Seth, brother, I couldn't thank you enough for letting me be a part of that. And go check out some of the past videos that I filmed with Seth. It's just super good content, probably the best content my channel's had thus far. I'm really proud of it, and I'm super thankful for Seth for doing that with me. That's awesome. And for Chase for putting it all together, or else none of this would have happened. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Leave a comment on what you thought about this video. Please hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for liking, viewing, commenting, and subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next video.